Hi guys, this is Crafty Cat. Welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. We are here with this adorable set of diamond painting owl keychains. This was sent to me by the kind people at Beebeecraft. This is the Sunnyclue owl keychain set. It comes with 5 adorable owls, each cuter than the last. Aren't they adorable? So we unboxed these and we kitted them up in the last video. And now we're going to work on one of them. But before we start, they did send this green boat red wax pink pen, right? But I'm probably going to be using this because I find it easier than the green boat. And also, I want to test out one of the pens they sent me. So I thought I was ordering one pen from them. But this was actually a set of several pens. There were, I think, 5 of them. And they come with all the different tips, and they're small. So let's take it out, and then later we'll probably move to my other pen that I like using, the bigger one, because I'm a little bit klutzy, as you'll see. But this has a nice weight to it. It's really pretty. So these pens were $11.25, and there are 5 in a set. And each one of these came with a little baggie filled with all of the different multi-placers and spacers, which is really good. It's just kind of hard for me to get my fingers in here. Give me a second. So it comes with all of these. So I have chosen to leave the single placer on this end, and we have a multi-placer on this end, but I think I'm going to take this multi-placer off because I don't think we'll need a big multi-placer for these. So let's put a smaller one, maybe like a 2 or a 3. I just have to put this cute little pen down. Isn't it cute? So what I do like about this pen is it would fit in here. If, say, you wanted to take this to go, I would just take the wax out. And if I were just doing this on, like, at the mall or something, if I were going to a coffee shop, I wouldn't use this big tray. I would use this kit just as it is. And you could definitely use this little pen. There's nothing wrong with it. But I do like these. I think they're really cool. And I'm really happy. So if you wanted to order those are $11.25 Canadian for a set of 5 little pens. And let's just take this and dump these out so I could show you quickly. All of these different ones plus this one. So it comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It comes with 6 different multi-placers or single placers. This is the bent single placer, if you prefer to work that way. And this is another single placer. And this is the one I was looking for. I would like to put this one on for today, because we are working small today. And you just change them out like that. So now we have a 2 or 3 placer. I believe that's a 3. Does it say anything on the end here? I can't really read that. Sometimes they have numbers on the end so you can see what size it is. And it might be there, but I can't tell. Anyway, that is a really nice little set. So let me just put those back in their little baggie so I don't lose them. And normally, if I were working on a canvas size diamond painting, I would have like a multi-placer, about a 5 or 6 multi-placer on the other end. Something like this. And I'm just going to pop this back in this bag as well so I don't lose it. Because I keep the pen in here so that I know that these go with the pen. And there's 5 more pens, you guys. So for $11.25 Canadian, I got 5 like this. 5 sets. So it's really nice. I can keep 1 for myself or 2 for myself and give the rest away to my friends and family who love diamond painting, which is really, really convenient, you know. But we will use the wax. from this set. And I think we will work on this one for now. So I'm just going to close this up. And let's see, how am I going to do this? Let's bring this over to the front. I don't need the scissors anymore. Let's move this over here. And I have a little pillow here. So it looks so tiny. I'll try to pull it closer. So the first thing I'm going to do is find the plastic and take off some of this plastic, or probably the whole thing. And my little owl-shaped plastic. And I'm just going to move this over here, and we'll start off with this, because this came from the kind people at Beebeecraft. And I think I want to do the Y first. Let's do the feet first, so I can have something to grab onto. And I can really smell this. This glue smells very strong, you guys, just so you know, if you have sensitivities to smells, it's got a very strong glue smell. So here is the Y, and we only need 8 of them, 9, 10 of them. So I'm just going to put a few out. And give it a little shake. And I don't know if you could see. It's hard to see, right? I'm just going to get some wax here. And I'm just going to go again. Let me tilt you down a little wee bit. It's kind of hard to get everything in. I apologize. So I'm just tapping it. See, it puts right a hole in there. So now I'm just going to take my pen and I'm just going to touch it. And you can see I didn't get it great. So let's try that again. Like I said, it's been quite a few months since I've diamond painted. And I don't know if you could tell how shaky I am. My asthma has been really bad, you guys, which is why. So this is why I haven't been recording these videos yet, because my hands have been super shaky, because my asthma is bad, because my allergies are bad. And it's really hard to diamond paint when your hands are super shaky. To tell you the truth, it's not that easy to do art either. And I was taking an art class, and doing details in art with shaky hands is difficult. So anyway, I am really enjoying this little pen. It is super cute. I think we might switch to my bigger pen so that my hand's further back and hopefully not blocking everything I'm doing. But let's just do the feet with this little pen. And let's give this another shake, and we'll do the beak. And yeah, look how cute that is. So this pen has a really nice feel. It's not light, like it's not super light. It has some heft to it, so it feels good. It feels balanced. But I'm going to use my bigger pen right now, so maybe you could see what I'm doing better. So yeah. So that was why. I'm just going to move this wax as well, because I have some putty in my other pen that I'm working with. It's just that white putty that you use like in schools to stick stuff on the wall without using a nail. And actually I do have some other putty that I bought that I wouldn't mind trying. So that is it for the Y. And I think now maybe we should work on D so we can get the wings done. Plus, D is a pretty color. Look at that color. Isn't that beautiful? So these colors are really super pretty, you guys. Oh, you can't see, but when I put it down too hard and they all turned over again. You have to be very light on with your hands when you're working with this stuff. Okay. So let's work on this together. So what are you all working on? If you do arts and crafts, what have you been working on lately? Are you diamond painting? Are you painting? Are you doing embroidery? What is your favorite thing to do and what are you working on? Let me know in the comments. I love reading and hearing about what you guys are working on. It makes us more of a community when we share what we're doing. What have been your challenges this month, craft and arts and craft wise? My challenge this month was trying to learn how to do portraits. I signed up for a week-long portrait course from Alan Picard that I saw advertised on Facebook, and I never do stuff like that. But I'm really glad I did, because it was an intro to soft pastels, and I really enjoyed it, and I had a lot of fun, even though my hands were super shaky, and it was hard to do things like eyes. And I have to learn how to do, like, he didn't go into the details of how to do eyes and noses or ears or mouths. It was just basically how to put the, how to get the picture, like when you're drawing a picture, so that you're looking at the tonal values, like the lights and the darks, and how to draw freehand without a grid. That was really fun. But it was more the big shapes and not the little shapes like the eyes and the nose and the ears, which is, I really need help with doing noses. See, now that this one wing is done, I could turn it upside down and I have something to hang on to. This is super, super cute. I really, really enjoy diamond painting. I find it very relaxing and very therapeutic. If I'm stressed out or anxious, it really calms me down, like really quickly. And I don't know if it's the repetitive motion or the feeling of satisfaction, seeing a picture coming to life with, or if it's the colors, because I really respond strongly to colors. Colors make me happy, which is why I'm so into arts and crafts and into buying art supplies. And I love learning new things. Like I'll never be a master at oil painting or watercolor painting or anything. I like to dabble at different things. That's just who I am. Cute. Look at how cute that worked up so fast. Look at those little wings and the little feet and the little tiny beak. He's adorable. My aunt's really gonna like this. So this is gonna be a gift for my aunt. And I have to make another one for my mom's best friend Karen. She's in the hospital. She hurt her back. And she had a small fracture. So she was in a lot of pain. And she went in thinking maybe they could just give her something for the pain or give her x-rays and get to the bottom of it. She never expected there to be a fracture. And they've had her in the hospital now for 3 weeks. And they kept telling her, oh, you'll get out in 2 days, you'll get out in 2 days. But I guess it's not healing as fast as they're hoping. And they don't want the fracture to get worse, right? So I think we'll go to P now. And P is this right here. Come on, camera. Focus. When it's open, it focuses better. Isn't that a beautiful color? Colors do make me happy. How about you? Do colors make you happy? The only thing I have trouble using this kind of a container, usually when I use like this kind of a container, when I'm working on a color, I pull the whole bottle out so I can remember what color I was working on, so I can remember what to dump them back in. And with these, I can't. Like I could leave the lid open technically, but I'm far too much of a klutz to do that. It would be a bad idea. So, look how pretty these colors are. So gorgeous. And see, I just put it down too hard and they all turned over again. I don't know if it's just me or if this tray just doesn't have deep enough grooves to hold things in. I do like the size of the tray though. I mean, you don't need a tray this big for working on something this small, but when you're working on a bigger diamond painting, it really comes in handy. Although you get a bigger mess if you spill. And trust me, I have spilled. Apparently there's a tiny little vacuum you could buy. Like a little craft vacuum. Like you can get them in shapes like cats and different things. And they'll suck up all your drills without harming them. I should get one. So I'm really surprised how close these two colors are. I almost can't see the difference. Can you? This is slightly darker and that's slightly more pink. And that's more reddy. But very similar in color. One is more cool and one is more a warm tone, I guess. I'm holding his little wing while I work. Can you guys see? Should I zoom in more? Is that better? Can you see better now? Or do you like it better more when it's zoomed out so you can see me picking up the drills? Let me know in the comments what you prefer. You hear that? The geese came back. So you guys, there's about 5 feet of snow out there. We had snow for the last 2 days. And we're supposed to get snow flurries today. And I'm not sure when this is going to go on the channel. Hopefully today or tomorrow. But as I'm recording this, it is March 27th. And there's still a lot of snow. And we're supposed to get lots of snow. We're in a snow warning. And the birds have come back. It's so sad. I feel so sad for them. But I do love hearing the sound of the geese. And hopefully the birds know more than we do. Because usually when the birds do come back, spring is around the corner. So I hope they didn't make a huge mistake and come back too early. But my dad put out some suet. He made his own suet. He bought fat at the grocery store. So the birds have been very happy. I put out seeds and I buy like the suet that's pre-made, but my dad said they like it better when you make it themselves. Which is frankly, they weren't letting me feed the birds because they're afraid it would attract rats, because one time it did attract rats when I was feeding the birds cornmeal. Not cornmeal, but like actual dried corn. But I still feed the birds. I don't think that's what attracts the rats, because we have gardens. We have apple trees, grapes, grapevines. We have a plum tree. We have those bins where you store your food garbage to turn it into soil that I can never remember the name of. What is it called? It's not recycling. It's something else. And my neighbor has that too. And my neighbor has like 5 apple trees. And there's still lots of apples that are still, they didn't fall. So I think if there are rats in the area, they're not going to go anywhere. Why am I talking about rats? That's disgusting. Cut that out. Okay, guys, so this is coming along really nicely. I'm not sure if I'm going to leave the talking that I'm doing now on the video or if I'm going to cut out all the talking that I'm doing now, because I'm just literally babbling, and put it in fast forward and do a voiceover on my channel. What kind of videos do you prefer? Do you prefer videos that go faster? I know my channel certainly does. Look how cute this is. So cute. So this set of owl keychains was really good price on Beebeecraft. It was under $10 for the set of 5 with everything you need. Yeah, it was $9.38 Canadian. Now the prices change every day because our value of the dollar changes every day. So if you're Canadian and you check, the pricing might not be exactly the same. But that's par for the course with anything when you're changing the currency. It always depends on what the value of your currency is, right? Super, super cute. My aunt is going to love this. And we're almost done with the peas. Look how cute that is. Oh, I just whacked the camera with my hand. So I'm just off camera where you can't see. I'm just putting the extra drills back into their little case. All right, so let's do Al now. This is the Al right here. All right, guys, so from here on in, I have sped up the video 5 times my normal diamond painting speed, just because this video was getting really long, and videos longer than half an hour generally don't do great on my channel. So yeah, so this is all sped up, and I am just voicing over it. Look how cute that is. I really, really enjoyed making these. Pink is one of my favorite colors, and this made me really, really happy, and I ended up, this is the one I did decide to give to my Auntie Erna for her 99th birthday, just because even though you couldn't see the contrast in the pink, it really did make a really nice contrast in the eyes. And I let my mom look at all of them once they were done, and she also thought this was the nicest one to give to my aunt. And my auntie Rena really, really loved this. I gave it to her today as I am editing this video. It is March the 29th. Her actual birthday is not for 2 more days, but we've been getting a lot of snow, and we're supposed to get another 15 centimeters of snow today, and then tomorrow and the next day it's going to be freezing rain and snow mixed together. So we're under a winter storm watch, and we shouldn't drive when it's that bad. So we went a few days early so that we would at least get there before her birthday. And we brought her McDonald's and chocolates and chips and lots of other gifts too. So she was quite happy, and it was really nice to see her. And yeah, that's my dad's older sister. So here we're switching over to the color that goes around the eyes. It is like a clear kind of white color. Not really white, more like a silvery clear. You could see through the clear to the silver on the background. And it really highlights the eyes and makes a big contrast between the pink, as you could see here. And all we have to do is put these away and go to the black, and then we'll be done. So these work up really quickly, but this is just the one side of it. I still have to seal these and then do the other side, which I already did by the time I'm editing this video. But while I was actually doing it, obviously, I hadn't done the back yet. Anyway, we're going to be going to regular speed in 2 seconds, so I'll stop talking now. Okay, guys, so I am back, and we are finished with our first little owl. Look how cute this owl is. Look how sweet. So I only did the one side. I still have to do the other side. So that is what it looks like on the done side. And now it looks like what it looks like before it's done. So super, super cute. So what I'm going to do is I am going to seal this with some clear glue. And then once it's dried, I will do the other side. But in the meantime, I think we are going to call it quits with this little owl. I am super happy with how it turned out. We're going to work on another one tomorrow. This went much too long, so what I've decided to do is you will hear me speaking at the intro and the exit, like the outro, but in the middle, I'll just play some music for you, okay? It's just, and I'll speed it up so it doesn't take so very long, because this has been going about 45 minutes so far. In editing, I will make it a lot quicker. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you like this. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe. Hit the notification bell. All of those good things that help as a channel. And most importantly of all, take care, stay safe, happy crafting, and have a great day. And thank you for spending time with me today. And Beebeecraft, thank you so much. All right, guys. Bye for now. Bye.